Now, according to a Reuters poll, economists predict that India's GDP grew by 15.2% in April to June 2022 financial quarter. This is compared to India's GDP during the same time period a year ago. This would make the last financial quarter India's best for growth in a year. Now, the official growth figures for the quarter will be released later today. If the forecasts are accurate, the quarter will show the highest growth rate since April to June 2021, when India had recorded a growth rate of 20.1%. However, the forecast is less than the Reserve Bank of India's prediction, that was of 16.2%. The economists predicted that April to June quarterly growth rate would be India's best this year by a large margin. They predict that the growth rate will fall sharply to a 6.2% for July to September and expect 4.5% growth in October to December quarter. One of the reasons for the depressed growth outlook is high inflation, of course. Inflation has remained above the Indian Central Bank's tolerance threshold for months. To combat it, the RBI has raised interest rates by 140 basis points since May. Economists expect further rate hikes of 50 and 25 basis points in the coming months. And in recent months, inflation has put a dent in consumer spending, which accounts for nearly 55% of India's economic activity. The high prices of food, fuel in the last few months, it's affected households. China has reported low crop yields. Russia-Ukraine war still rages on. A fall in global food supplies is predicted. Reports say that India, amidst all of this, is expected to cut its food exports in the face of food insecurity. Sanctions of Russian oil have caused an energy crisis in Europe, as you know, and driven up the price of oil around the world. The rupee is depreciated by 7% against the dollar this year. That has made imports more expensive as well. The interest rate hikes by the RBI will also affect growth, as companies are expected to curb their expansion plans because it will become more expensive to borrow money. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.